Bagua is full body power hits to the opponent's weak points while you're moving and slipping and evading their attacks. Just as Bagua always flanks and evades, Bagua is always powerful. Bagua is famous for being a multiple attacker, one person versus multiple attackers martial art. And if you were going to have to fight 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9 people, that Bagua is one of the very few arts on the planet that really is designed to handle that kind of a situation. So I'm going to start by talking about the strategy that Bagua kind of uses and how it strategically approaches things. And again, it's from a multiple attacker perspective. The thing to know is that when you have multiple attackers, there are some things that you can afford to do and some things you cannot afford to do and expect to live through the situation. What you cannot do, let me have a volunteer out here real quick, grab me around the waist there, and all I want you to do is to bury your head in whatever I'm doing, hold on for dear life, and don't let go. You cannot afford to be here doing this and fight with him because all the other attackers are going to be beating on you. So let's say he's an MMA jiu-jitsu guy who's skilled, but your Bagua is so great that he can't really get you in the hold and submit you. He doesn't have to. All he has to do is hold you here for about 5 seconds. 5 seconds maximum. Because if he's got 3 or 4 friends with him, that's long enough. Too long for you, but long enough for them to finish the job that he started by simply diving in there and sacrificing himself for a moment, holding on for dear life to get you. The other thing you cannot afford to do is throw a punch here, if you will. And so I managed to get one off on him, and maybe you even move my arm aside, right? So don't get hit yourself. And then here he comes, and then we're doing this, because while I'm doing this with him, it's not just him. It's multiple attackers, and you've got him covered. You're doing things with him. You could even be doing things from your striker. You could be doing things to him. They're not going to care about that so much. They're hitting you. So you had him great, whatever you did to him. And they're going to get you. And that will be the end of it, and he'll recover from what you did to him, hopefully for him. He hopes, and they hope. But in the meantime, they got you, because you were tied up with this one person, and you couldn't afford to do that. So the first thing that Bagua was looking to do is to not get entangled. So if he comes to dive at me or jump at me, it really is, how do I move in a way to make it so that he cannot, and grab an arm if you can get it, so that he cannot just grab you and hold on, and you're in motion and you're covering ground and position while you're doing that. And notice I just kind of flailed a bit. The bigger trick there was that I didn't at any point go grab my arm. Oh! And get involved with that. And even so, grab to my arm again. What I did was I went this way, and I kept going no matter what. He dives at my legs slowly. I'm moving, and I don't go, uh-oh, he's grabbing my legs, and uh-oh, he's grabbing my legs. Come back here and do that again. What I do is go, he's diving at my legs, I better keep moving, I better keep moving, I better keep moving, I better keep moving. And with my hands up, but we'll see it. So we'll let you do that much and then we'll go on. Okay, so again, you got the idea of continuous motion for somebody trying to grab you, and not focus on the fact they're trying to grab you, focused on the fact that you're moving. And you keep that focus, that you're moving, you're moving, you're moving, you're moving. No matter what, if they grab a piece, you're not tied into that, you're moving. They can come with you or not, but you're not, and if you start fighting with them, it's only because you didn't move enough. The same thing in a different aspect is going to be true if it's a really power hitter, or some people go, what about if the guy can really wha-bam and throw fajing that you can see, or even touch you and give you fajing that you can't see so much, right? Then what about that, right? And it's the same thing. If I stand there and try to go toe-to-toe with him, when I showed this, that's going to be a problem. The other thing is even if he comes with a hard shot there, and I'm going like here to deal with him, another slowly, but like that. I'm there too long doing that. And so what the answer to any kind of a shot like that becomes is get out from in front of it. And again, get out from in front of it. You can swing wide too. Get out from in front of it. Get out from in front of it. Get out from in front of it. And I stop because it's for his safety, but reality is I don't stop the movement. The movement continues. And if you're looking at my body at home having done some Bagua, you're going, he's just running around. There's no special Bagua qualities. Yes, I'm just getting out of the way. That's first. And I keep moving. That's also first. Do I look really specially neat doing it? That's third, fourth, fifth, 10th. You want it. It's not first. Not if you're going to fight with this. All right. So the biggest error that people have is the person comes in to grab and they go, oh, he's got me, and oh, I'm trying to get away, and I'm trying to notice he's holding me here, and now you're getting hit. Right? Instead of going, he's trying to grab me, and I'm going that way, and I keep moving, 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 and I keep moving. It is not technique for technique. I'm moving. Same thing when he's throwing punches. It's not, he punches and oh, I moved, and now I'm not, and then he punches, oh, I moved, and now I'm not, oh, I moved, and now I'm not. No. It is, I'm moving, and he's got to be able to actually land a hit while I'm in motion non-stop. He's got to land it off of the fact that I'm not standing still for him to do it at any point. So it was not technique for technique. And you don't even think about what technique for technique. Anything I show you, and I will show you things that are technique for technique, so you can learn a technical skill there, but the way it's done is the way I'm showing you here. You keep going, it's their job to catch up to you, not your job to go, oh, he's going to throw it, now I'll move. Anyways, all right. Thank you for watching this video lesson. Please share this video and ask any questions you have in the comments below. This program is designed to inspire new people to take up the study of Bagua and give them a functional introduction to some fundamentals. Bagua can be difficult to learn because it requires at least 4 training partners to build quality skill, and much of the modern Bagua suffers due to a lack of training partners. Please help us inspire more people to take up Bagua. Share this video with everyone you know, and together we can create more Bagua practitioners so that Bagua of all flavors can grow and flourish in the coming years.